picked Ashton up from school one day, and she was babbling on about some boy. Then she looked at me and said, "But you like him, right, Dad?" I looked over at her and I said, "Ashton, understand, I was young once. I will never like a boy that wants to date my daughter. I may be nice to him and I may tolerate him, but I will not like him." Then we fast forward many years later, and along comes this guy, CJ. We had the opportunity to meet CJ a few times. Ashton called me one day and wanted to know if she and CJ could come spend the weekend fishing in Swanee. And I said, "Sure, anytime, just let me know." And then as I hung up the phone with her, I said to myself, is Ashton bringing CJ to Swanee to give him the anchor test? You see, Ashton and I had an understanding. I didn't care if the guy she ended up marrying knew how to fish, but he at least needed to be able to pull an anchor. So as we got to spend the weekend with the two of them, it was very obvious that they seemed to fit very well together. I remember talking to my sister on the way home, and she said to me, "Well, how did it go with Ashton and her friend CJ?" And I said, "Sis, you've never heard me say this before, but this may be the one." As she responded with, "Get out, why do you think that?" I said, "Well, Ashton was her normal, competitive, sarcastic self. CJ seemed to take it very well and then give it back to her in a loving yet caring kind of way." Then we fast forward a few months later, and Ashton had asked me about having CJ's 30th birthday party in Swanee and inviting his parents and friends, some of which we had met previously, some we had not. CJ was supposed to be helping me get the boats ready that morning, and as I looked around for him, he was fumbling around in the back seat of his truck, and I thought to myself, what is he doing? And then I thought, well, it is his birthday, so I guess I can cut him a little slack. Now, as the father of a daughter, you've thought about this day from the day she is born. In Ashton's case, I had 27 years to prepare for what I'd say at this moment. As the father of a daughter, you know, when this day comes, you're not going to let the guy off easy. So when CJ came up to me and asked me for permission to marry Ashton, I was just about ready to bow up and get all tough. Then he pulls out this box and says, "Do you want to see the ring?" He said, "I looked on her Pinterest site, found the ring she had picked out, took a picture of it, and had it specially made." 27 years I've had these tough questions bottled up inside and prepared for this moment. And now at this moment I was speechless. One of us may have shed a tear at this point, but I don't remember which one of us it was. And now that brings us to today. So at this point, I want to address Ashton, and then I will address CJ. Ashton, as I look at you today, we are grateful for many things. But on this day, I want you to know that we are grateful that you were patient, that you waited, that you did not settle for a guy that could fit. You waited until you found the guy that shares your dreams, your values, and your passion. You waited until you found the guy that fits you. And I truly believe CJ fits you. CJ, as the father of a daughter, you think about this day from the day she is born. You watch her grow into a little girl, and then a young lady, and then the woman that she is today. As a father, you think about this day. All you really want, all you really hope and pray for is that on this day, she finds a guy that loves her and respects her. And when I look at you, look at her, I see love and I see respect. That is why I am honored to welcome your family into our family. And we are proud to call you our son-in-law. Congratulations.